For our second feature match, we're off to Elland Road in Yorkshire. This for a fixture that not so long ago was one of the real heavyweight contests of England's top division. But while Liverpool have again slipped comfortably into a challenging position among the leaders, Leeds have been struggling to make any impact under the guidance of new manager George Graham. It's a big day for Leeds striker Ian Rush. After so many successful years at Anfield, this was his first match against his old club. He's hoping it'll be the day he finally scores his first goal for Leeds. He's now played 14 matches without one. Rush takes his place in this lineup named by George Graham, but in an unfamiliar role, wide on the right. The manager has opted for Rod Wallace and Brian Deane as his main strike force. Carlton Palmer is back in defence. For Liverpool, Rush's successor, Robbie Fowler, wears his number 9 shirt. There are two significant changes, though, from the side that's played most of the league games so far. Neil Ruddock and Jamie Redknapp have both kept their places after impressing in the midweek League Cup win over Charlton. Highlights with John Hill.
Big crowd, just under 40,000 at Elland Road. And McManaman, who's posed countless problems to Leeds in the past, threads this one through, gets onto the return ball. Nearly an early finish there for Liverpool. Nigel Martin down to make the save from McManaman, who orchestrated that all by himself. Well, he and Robbie Fowler, so intuitive, of course. A little knock through there, inside Beasley and Palmer, with a shot saved. Lucas Radebe, plays straight out by the South African. But Radebe had so many injury problems when he first came to Elland Road from Johannesburg, but he's now settled into a regular position. Wide from Redknapp to Bjornaby, and he's got McManaman motoring here, and he's taking on Palmer. McManaman with a cross, and a miss by Robbie Fowler that's uncharacteristic to say the least. He may just have overrun the ball as the cross came over from McManaman. McManaman has definitely got the better of Carlton Palmer, and Robbie Fowler, it has to go down as a bad miss from him. He's on this corresponding fixture last season with a memorable strike from Tony Yeboah, and the news is he may well be back in the Leeds side in a couple of weeks. Here is McManaman for Liverpool, corner. Palmer's place had been under threat today, but he's still in there. Neil Ruddock goes up for this one. Swung in by Bjornaby, and it's out as far as Ruddock, it is! May have taken the deflection, but Neil Ruddock gets the goal for Liverpool. And he's becoming a real thorn in Leeds side. He scored twice against them in a 5-0 win at Anfield last season. An element of fortune here. It went back to him off Palmer, and I think he may just have got enough Palmer too. There, when Carlton Palmer gets it away, and then Ruddock glides it back in. Movements about Liverpool. There's John Barnes entering into things. McManaman again, McAteer again. The Leeds just can't get the ball at the moment, and they could be in trouble again here now. The ball pulled back by McManaman. John Barnes, wonderful save. What a fabulous save from Nigel Martin. Well, George Graham reckons he could well be back in the England side one day, and Barnes struck this one so well, and a reactionary stop. Who's been getting a few goals this season. Nigel Martin clawed this one out. He really foiled Barnes there. 5 in fact Barnes has. A little scene of Leeds is in attacking form, of course, this afternoon, much to the disappointment of Ian Rush in particular here. 14 games without a goal, Rush. The most painful spell of his long career. He's up there now on the edge of the area, and he'll still be up there. There he was, in fact. The touches towards Brian Deane, and a bit of a surge from Leeds. Beasley now knocks it up for the lofty man Deane. It's in towards Rush, and that was almost the moment for him. He's protesting, but I think he's just as cross with the fact that he's not broken this barren run as anything. There was no foul. Jackson and then Wright. Bjornaby to knock it back in, and here's danger, and another excellent stop, and once again Ruddock was the one who came in. He's got it in for Leeds, there's no doubt about that. Powerful header. Bjornaby swung it across, Ruddock on the end of it, and another fine stop from Martin. This is Redknapp. Barnes couldn't get there, but Michael Thomas nudges it back up, away by Lee Sharp. Now Palmer looks forward for Leeds, delivers it long. Too long for Rush. And David James really hasn't had a save of any note to make. Thomas for Redknapp, for Thomas again. It's so sweet when they move forward like this, and Fowler does now. Not had many chances in the game himself for Fowler. Thomas, wide. Well, Michael Thomas is not often the furthest forward in a Liverpool attack, but he was on this occasion. Fowler, just by way of a change, the orchestrator. Michael Thomas round about the edge of the area when he lets fly with that left boot, and it didn't miss by much, did it? Ruddock got rather underneath that, so it's Mark Wright who gets it out. Now there might be something for Leeds. Kelly's cross, and it was put behind by Ruddock. I don't know whether Rush is appealing for a handball there, but Mr. Jones is having none of that. It was Gary Kelly's cross, and Ruddock and Wright between them shepherded the ball out. Corner for Leeds then, swung in here. Back by Radibi, and up there goes James for the punch. To come back in for Beasley, and then a little flick from Rush, but he's got his sights set all wrong. Actually, he took it away from goal as opposed towards the net. And you can see the smile on David James' face behind him. Paul Beasley, who hooked it back in there, and Rush with an audacious flick, but wide. This one in here to Thomas. Jackson's done some good work at the back for Leeds. Oh, and then conceded by Sharp directly to McAteer. Redknapp and McAteer again. Up it goes, here's Robbie Fowler. Oh, and you'd have backed him 9 times out of 10. Fowler with 8 goals in his last 6 games for Liverpool really should have made it 9 in 7. It was typical Fowler. Jackson with the throw-in. It's long, inevitably, but away by Wright. Only as far as Jackson again. Up towards Dean. Rush at full stretch. And it's away by Redknapp. Leeds, to their credit, still going for that one. But look at Nigel Martin, who's come out. Oh, and a dreadful touch by Martin. He's really struggling now. McManaman on into the area. That wraps it up. 2-0 Liverpool, and a gift for Steve McManaman. Nigel Martin you have to feel for, because he's been outstanding all afternoon in repelling Liverpool from a long clearance. He tried to trap the ball, and he's not an outfield player. He's a goalkeeper. He was never going to catch McManaman from there, and that surely is good enough for Liverpool to take the points. It's Liverpool's day. They've defeated the old enemy. McManaman rounded things off after Neil Ruddock's first half effort. Leeds well beaten on the day. Ian Rush will be as unhappy as anybody here at Elland Road. He couldn't beat his old pals. Leeds 0,